Guys, welcome back to another video on the channel, and today welcome to my Premier League predictions for game week 35. We are not far away from the end of the season. The season literally ends, I think, on the 22nd of May. So I don't know how long that is away, but it's the season. The end of the season isn't that far away. It's just round the corner, but we still got everything to play for. The title, Champions League and relegation. So yeah, anyway, smash the like, subscribe. Let's get in to game week 35 of the Premier League predictions. Right then, so the first game comes from St James's Park as Newcastle United face Liverpool. Now Liverpool, I did watch their match the other night in the Champions League first leg semi-final against La Liga side Villarreal. And I'm not going to lie, I think Liverpool were quite dominant. I'm not going to lie, I don't think they played that well, if I have to be honest. Newcastle, their last game was a win away from home in East Anglia against Norwich City. And, you know, they won quite comfortably. They've won their last 4 games, Newcastle, so I wonder if they could beat Liverpool. You know, Liverpool did play on Wednesday in the Champions League, so they might be feeling a bit tired because, you know, they just played a very important first leg in Anfield. Then they have to go to the town of Villarreal on Tuesday for the second leg of that semi-final against Villarreal. So I think Newcastle might have an advantage tomorrow because I think the Liverpool players will be quite tired and exhausted after the game on Wednesday. But, you know, I think looking at the team that started on Wednesday, you know, you got like Alisson and that, Canate, but we probably see Matip will come back into the team, Jota will come back into the, well, you know, Keita will probably play, Jota will probably play. I'm not really sure to be honest. But you know, Newcastle, obviously, like I've already said, they've won their last 4 games. They've only conceded 1 goal in the last 3 games, and obviously that was their game on the 17th of April against Leicester. But yeah, my prediction, even though I think Liverpool will be feeling quite tired, I think my prediction is Newcastle 0, Liverpool 3-0 away with the Liverpool. Alright then, so the next game comes from Villa Park as Aston Villa take on Norwich at Villa Park. And Norwich, they are literally holding on to the very end of the string as they are flirting with relegation back to the Championship. And I think they have 6 games left and they are 10 points behind Burnley in 17th. So they really need to start getting results, Norwich. And they need they need Watford, Everton, and they need Burnley to start dropping points. But I think in the coming weeks, Norwich will be relegated. And to be honest, I said they'll come 17th, and I don't know why I thought that. I just thought, you know, they'll have an okay season. Well, I think they'll have a good season, but they clearly haven't. And, you know, Villa, they really haven't been good at all lately. They haven't won since the 10th of March, which was a 3-0 win away from home at Leeds. Ever since then, they have 4 losses and they have a draw. And what I've been hearing from like AVFC Vlog, I've been watching his videos lately, and Villa on tour, Max, and also some of my mates like Callum, who is a massive Villa fan. And like Villa, they're just not really turning up. And I think Callum told me earlier that Villa's owners don't want to sign Coutinho because he's not performing. So it's clearly the players just don't care anymore. Like, looking at them, like, they were like near, like, I don't know, I can't remember what they were like. I think they were like near 7th a few weeks ago, and now they're down in 15th. So it's been very disappointing recently for Villa. And if Villa don't beat Norwich, it's really not good enough. I'm not gonna lie, it just isn't good enough. But I think Villa should get the job done. You know, you got Martinez in goal. To be fair, I think Pierre Mulu is a good player. I remember watching their game with Birmingham. I think he had an okay game. You know, the Finnish finisher, Pookie, you know, he's alright. But for me, I'm only going to say a 1-0 home win for Aston Villa. And I think it might come from Coutinho. So yeah, I'm going to say 1-0 to Aston Villa. Alright then, so the next game comes from St Mary's Stadium. It's a bit of an okay game, you could say. It's Southampton against Crystal Palace. It is a bit of a mid-table, it's a mid-table fixture, nothing to play for. Just a good afternoon down in the South Coast, I guess. But Crystal Palace played on Monday. They drew 0-0 with Leeds. Southampton drawing 2-2 at home to Brighton. Drawing away 2-2 against Brighton. To be fair, this could be quite an interesting game. You know, Southampton and Crystal Palace, two teams that, to be fair, I kind of like both Southampton and Palace. I'm not gonna lie. Southampton, you know, I think they play good football. Palace, I really do like Crystal Palace. I'm not gonna lie. I think they play some really, really good football. I think Gallagher is very good. Elise is very good. Mateta's done well lately. But I think one player probably Southampton will probably rely on in this game is probably James Ward-Prowse, because I think he scored both goals in the game with Brighton. Yeah, we did. And Southampton will just let him do the business. But I think Palace, you know, on Monday against Leeds, they played alright. But I'm going to say Southampton 0, Palace 2. I'm going to say 2-0 away win for the Eagles. Alright, then now we have a very, very important game down at the bottom. It is Watford versus Burnley at Vicarage Road. Now, Burnley under Mike Jackson, they have been unbelievable lately. They are unbeaten in their last 3 games, 1-1 against West Ham and 2 wins against Southampton and Wolves. So I wonder how Burnley will be feeling coming. How high the confidence will be coming into tomorrow's game at Vicarage Road. Watford, their home form. Watford have the worst home form in the Premier League. They've won twice at home this season. They've got 7 points this season at home. Burnley, their away form. Their away form is 18th. They've only picked up 8 wins away from home this season. But can Burnley get their first away win under Mike Jackson? For me, I think Burnley will win this game. You know, in the last game, Vidra did well. Weghorst did alright. And I just think Burnley have been very, very good under Mike Jackson. So I'm going to back Burnley. I'm going to say Watford 0, Burnley 2. I'm going to say 2-0 to the Clarets. Alright then, so the next game comes from Molineux. It's Wolves against Brighton. Wolves obviously losing to Burnley last week. Brighton with a 2-2 draw against South Coast rivals Southampton. To be honest, I think this has a 0-0 written all over, I'm not going to lie. So that's what I'm going to say. Quite sure. I'm going to say Wolves 0, Brighton 0. I'm going to say 0-0. Okay then, so we now move on to the Saturday night football as Leeds. It's Yorkshire versus Lancashire. It's Leeds against Manchester City at Ellen Road, whatever. This is a very, very important game for Leeds. You know, they did very well to draw with Crystal Palace on Monday. I thought Palace would beat them, to be honest, but this is going to be a very, very tough game for Jesse Marsch and his team. Obviously, Manchester City, obviously they played a brilliant game the other day against Real Madrid in the Champions League. I'm not going to lie, it was a good game to watch. I'm not going to lie, I think City were very good, Madrid were good, De Bruyne did good, Foden was good, I think it was a very good performance from Manchester City, but I think the team might be changed a bit, because they have a very, very, very important game on Wednesday in Madrid for a place in the Champions League final. So I won't be surprised if the team is quite weakened, or maybe a few changes are made. I think looking at the prediction, it looks like Cancelo's going to play, Zinchenko, Grealish, Gundogan, Laporte, City, will they be bothered about this game? I think they probably will, because they are still in the Premier League title race. So these two games are quite important, because Liverpool play before them at 12:30 against Newcastle. Like I've already said my prediction for that one, 3-0 Liverpool, if you just want to rewind. I think the City, they really need a win. Leeds need a win to stay up, because the question is, are Leeds back in the relegation zone after results maybe that haven't gone their way lately? But for me, I'm going to say Leeds 1, Manchester City 3. I'm going to say 3-1 to Manchester City. I think I'll get the job there. Okay, then, so the next game comes, it's Super Sunday. It's the first game of May. It is Everton versus Chelsea at Goodison Park. Now, Everton, I did watch the Merseyside derby, and I'm not going to lie, even though they did lose, I think Everton were very, very good. I think especially in the first half, I think Everton did really well. Only to lose 2-0. I think if I was in that away end, I think, I would be quite happy, because, I think a lot of people expected Everton to get absolutely smashed by Liverpool, and they didn't, because Everton put in a good performance. Chelsea, Chelsea played last night against Manchester United. It was a 1-1 draw. It was an alright game. I didn't watch it. I was watching West Ham. I was watching West Ham. And but I think Ollie watched the game, and it looks like an interesting game, an alright game. But I think the Chelsea players might be tired, because they've just played yesterday, and now they have to play Everton on Sunday. So I think they might be feeling tired and a bit exhausted, and maybe that could be an advantage for Everton. But the interesting is, this is the Frank Lampard derby. Lampard, currently manager of Everton, and he's a Chelsea legend, and so I wonder who will win the Frank Lampard derby. For me, I think I will say Chelsea. I know they'll be feeling very tired, but I think they'll still get the job done. Everton need the point, so do Chelsea, to be fair. So I'm going to say a 2-0 away win for Chelsea in Liverpool. Alright then, so the next game comes from the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium as Tottenham face Leicester. Now, I think one good thing is about this game, Leicester, they played on Thursday on Thursday they played their semi-final first leg in the Europa Conference League against Roma. It was 1-1, so they might be a bit more concentrated with that game, as they don't really have nothing to play for in the Premier League, which is kind of good, because at the moment I have no idea what's happening. I think Brighton was just shambolic. Don't even talk to me about that Brighton game. Against Brentford, I know it was 0-0, but I think the draw was a fair result. I know the Spurs fans weren't really happy about it, but I think we tried our best, and I think Conte said I think I agree with what Conte said. Defensively we were good, but attacking wise we were okay-ish. But I just think we need to just shoot a bit more quicker. But with Leicester, having to go to Rome, and prepare for that big game for a place in the first ever Europa Conference League final in Torino in Austria. I think they'll be really more focused on that game than this game on Sunday in the Premier League against Tottenham. And I think that'll be a big advantage for us, because we need to win this game. I'm not going to lie, with Arsenal playing on the same day against West Ham at the London Stadium. So yeah, for me, I'm going to say 2-1 Tottenham. I think Leicester will probably get a goal from somewhere, but I think we will win 2-1. Okay, then so the second to last game comes from the London Stadium as West Ham take on Arsenal. It is a massive game in the race for the top 4. And obviously, looking at the Premier League table, West Ham are 7th, Arsenal are in 4th place. And obviously, Arsenal, they have an advantage, like I just said with Spurs. West Ham, obviously, they played the other day against Frankfurt. They lost 2-1. So I think, I don't know, they might be more focused on that second leg against Eintracht Frankfurt for a place in the final of the Europa League in Seville. And that might be a big advantage for Arsenal, because, we're out, well, not we, I'm not an Arsenal fan, not them. They are out of every competition, same with Spurs as well. For me, I think West Ham will give them a good game. No, I'm not going to lie. They will be up for it. I think I've been looking at, I'm just looking at it now. It looks like Saka won't be playing, which is very good. Tierney's obviously out for the rest of the season. Looks like Partey won't be playing as well. But, Dawson can't play for West Ham. Obviously got sent off against Chelsea. Diop can't play. Ogbonna can't play for West Ham. For me, I think they will be up for this game. They'll be up for the game on Thursday in Germany. Stay tuned to the Europa League predictions, by the way. They'll be out, I don't know when I reckon get it out. Probably Thursday. But yeah, for me, I'm saying 2-2. I'm saying 2-2. I think West Ham attacking wise, they are good, but watching them yesterday against Frankfurt, obviously they conceded inside 52 seconds, but I think they put out too many defensive players. I think they just put out too many defensive players. I need to go more attacking on Thursday in Germany. But yeah, I think for this game, there might be a mix of both, attacking and defensive. So yeah, I'm going to say 2-2. Okay, and the final game comes from Old Trafford as Manchester United take on Brentford. Now, Manchester United, their club is just an absolute state right now. I could go on for ages, United fans are just annoyed with the Glazers. United is just an absolute shambles at the minute, And obviously, with Eric Ten Hag coming, he has a lot. He is under so much pressure, and I feel so bad for him. Eric Ten Hag. The question is why does he want to leave Ajax to go and manage Manchester United? That is my question. I'm not gonna lie, but that is my question. Not gonna lie, but United just an absolute state at the moment. Maguire just is crap. He can't defend. And I just don't know what to say about United. They just can't. The fans aren't happy with the Glazers. I'm just gonna get into it. I'm seriously, I'm not even joking. 2-1 Brentford. I'm not even joking. I just think, United, they're in absolute state right now. They just can't sort anything out. And I think Brentford are going to go to Old Trafford and win. Alright then, so I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll try and get this out, soon. I might have to stay up quite late to get this out. But yeah, anyway, smash a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.